Hi Year 8s. Many of you have either just started this module or you're able to start it. Now I've got to apologise for the glare that you're going to see. My eyes really are back here, but you'll just get a lot of glare coming from my glasses, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, now this isn't too difficult. It is working with number lines, but most of you will have worked with number lines before, and the hardest part is going to be asking yourself, what do they want me to do? So that's why we're doing this, so I can show you what they want you to do. So a common problem you might have is it will say, show 2 plus 3 on the number line. What you have to remember is it's assuming you're starting from nothing. So let's start from 0, let's go out to 2. Okay, that's our first step. Then you're going to do the plus 3 bit. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and 2 plus 3 is 5, because that's where I've landed. Let's try another one. What about if I had 4 plus 8? So again, what I've got to do is I've got to start assuming that I've got nothing at the beginning, and I have to start from the 4 and move my way. I'm going to change the colour. I have to start from 0, I have to go to 4, 4, and then I have to do the plus 8. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 plus 8 is 12. That's all they're asking for. They want you to show addition using the number line. Sometimes they'll say using blocks or bars, and so in that case, instead of these bumps that we've got here, you will do it in sections like that. There's my 2, and then I add on my 3, that sort of thing. So what about if we have subtraction? Let's clear this. I'll just pause the camera, I suppose, while I clear it. It'd be the easiest thing to do rather than having you all like, oh, hang on, no, it's going to be quick. There we go. So what about if we've got instead, what about if we've got 11 minus 5? So now I have to start from 11 and I'm going to subtract. Now, subtraction means heading that way on a number line. I'm heading back towards 0. I'm taking away. So I can either just start from my 11, or if it says show it all, show both steps on a number line, you'll have to go all the way out to 11 first, and then you'll have to show subtract 5. 5. So I've come back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots, and I've ended up at 6. So that's how I would use it. Let me change the colour again. Let's go for purple, right? Again, and let's try 7 minus 7 minus 2. Make it pretty easy. So remember what I said first? You really need to show going out to that number first. I'll just clear that away. So I'll go out to 7. Sorry, it's a bit sloppy. And I'm going to go back to 1, 2. Okay, so this is 7 and then subtract 2. So 7 subtract 2 leaves me at 5 here. You could show it using just straight lines as well. Like I was saying before, you wouldn't always have to do those little like caterpillar bumps. You could go out to 7 like this, and then you could do subtract 5, and you could do that. Subtract 2 equals 5. What am I saying? So that pretty well, that's all you're being asked to do. Let's take a look at a classic worksheet that you'll get in this section, okay, and it looks like this. I'm hoping you can see that, okay, just move it up. Okay, so words to remember, equals, plus, and minus. I'm reading up here. Okay, and look at this first example. Copy and complete the number sentence. Now, it's showing me that what happened first was moving out. Hoping my little marker here is going to work. So moving out to, it's not going to work. Moving out to 5 first, and then adding on another 4. So 5 plus 4 equals 9. Okay, second question says copy and complete the number sentence. It shows me that I've begun from 0. I've had 7. I've added 6 more on. 7 plus 6 is right here, brings me to 13. I'm sorry that the pen's not working on this particular page. Whoa, maybe I can get that working. Number 3 shows us a subtraction. So I go out to 7, I start at 7, then I subtract 2, and where does that leave me? Well, lucky it was one of the ones we've already done. 7 minus 2 equals 5. I think you're going to find this very straightforward. Let's just take a look at number 5. And this is actually one of the particular modules. So copy and complete this number sentence here. We've got 3 plus 6 equals, now we've got our 3, we've got our 6, and even though it hasn't done it from 0 going out to 3 and then adding on a 6, we know that if I have 3 and I add 6 more, it equals 9. It'd be silly to write down that 3 plus 6 equals 13, but it does mean that 4 plus 9 equals 13. Okay, it's not asking for that here though. It's just saying what is 3 plus 6? Add the two bits together. So if we take a look at this next one here, I've got 6 plus 7 equals 13, regardless of where I might be adding those numbers together. So regardless of where I start from, if I started from 2 and I added 6, that would give me 8. And then if I added another 7, I'd be at 15. Okay, so in this number sentence here, I'm going to say 6 plus 7 equals 13. That's all it's asking for. Even though it's shifted it along the number line, it's actually asking you to notice a lot of things in one go. Look, I reckon you can have a go at it. Why don't you try doing that module? And it's called addition and adding and subtracting, I beg your pardon, lengths on the number line. So give that a go, because by my records, about 13 of you are either just starting that or can do it now. Away you go and good luck.